What's going on? Bowman 1951 here. If this is your first time on my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button for all hobby-related content that you know and love. Today, we're here to talk about Collectable, one of the new apps that helps people enjoy fractional ownership of some of the biggest sports cards and memorabilia in the hobby today. We'll go over some general features live within the app, but today's focus is mainly to talk about the newest trading platform that just opened up on February 5th, 2021 within the Collectable app itself. So not only can you have fractional ownership of key rookie cards such as Michael Jordan and Mickey Mantle in the hobby, you can now trade those pieces with others for a potential profit prior to the site actually selling the card outright to a new buyer. Let's get into that now. I apologize for the vertical nature of this video. This was all recorded via my iPhone on the Collectable app itself. There is no way to actually buy and sell through a website, so you've got to download it onto your smartphone as well. We're going to start out firstly on the featured tab. That's the main place that the app will take you into. You can see the Michael Jordan rookie card, the Mickey Mantle 1953 Topps, and you can also see at the bottom that these are either already trading within the site or you can currently buy shares for them, like this Mookie glove here. And then that Tiger Woods Sports Illustrated card is coming up in the future to purchase. Looking at the top, we're now going to click over into the buy tab to see what's for sale currently. We've got the Johnny Unitas game used jersey, along with that Mookie Betts glove that we had mentioned previously. Now let's take a look at how exactly you buy shares on site. But first, we can read the summary of exactly what we're purchasing here, along with how many buyers have gone in, how much has been invested, and what the total is to fill it. So although it's under that buy shares button there, it's a little under 60,000 and we're about 2/3 of the way being sold. So I can then go ahead and click the buy shares button and it takes us to the purchasing page. Now I've already pre-set up my account where the money will come out of. I can increase it here all the way up to say $5. I'll put down $50. Then you click the buy shares button and voila, in a couple days or even maybe a few weeks, they will take the money out of your account and you are the proud owner of a piece of a Mookie Betts gold winning glove. And then scrolling on through the buy page, we can see what's coming up in the near future. We've got this LeBron James rookie auto, along with something I'm really excited about, this double batch of Tom Brady Contenders rookie cards. Coming up, we're going to take a dive into the trading functionality that just went live, and then we're going to look into what's actually already been funded on site. So spokesman Emmitt Smith has a game used jersey and pants there, along with a Ty Cobb. Look, the gorgeous colors on this card. Ernie Banks rookie. Some of these I did not get into, unfortunately, so I have focused on just a handful of cards. There are some Brady's I unfortunately missed out on, but we're going to show off some of my portfolio here coming up and what I've actually purchased so far. We're going to click portfolio on the bottom and go into an actual look of what I've purchased. The first one I bought was the Giannis up there at the top. I didn't go heavy on that one, just decided to put in $80 of 8 shares, and then you can see the rest of them. There's a couple below. We're going to go into the Mickey Mantle here and just take a look at that. There's the amount of investors, 659. It was offered at $485,000, this PSA 8. The craziest thing about getting cards like this is that they sell out so fast. I believe the Mickey Mantle was funded in under 15 minutes. I know some other people that got in for around 4 figures, and I think everyone's happy with the amount they have invested. I wanted to spread this out over at least like 6 to 7 cards to start out. I'm going to move on and take a look at the Brady in more detail. Hindsight is always 20/20, right? So this PSA 10 of the SP Authentic from 2000, numbered at 1250, was funded at $56,000. This was before I purchased this, I think in mid-December, right before he had his playoff run into the Super Bowl. So the cheapest one on eBay right now is up for $200,000. I don't know if the person will get that, but that's what it's offered at right now. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a hefty profit on that one. We're going to go into another one here I'm quite proud of, but I also wanted to point out at the very top, under the $900 where I have invested, you will see I am up 0%. That's because there is a 90-day waiting period for anything you purchase on site for it to go into the trading platform. So the Michael Jordan I showed at the very beginning, That was started probably in October, and that is live for trading now, but none of mine are just yet. And then my final purchase I want to go into is a 1986 Fleer wax box. Again, hindsight 2020. I only purchased $200 of this. It was funded at $183,000. Somebody on Twitter the other night said they are now selling for about $400,000 with the spike in Michael Jordan rookie card demand. And I bet it will even sell for more than that once Collectable finally does unload it. You can also take a very brief look here at the Giannis purchase. $113,000 funded, and I'm not as bullish on that one long term. So at the activity tab on the bottom, you can see once the trading does open up for my portfolio, this is where the trade offers will appear on screen. And we're finally going to head out now and show how exactly the trading works. I could potentially go out and buy some of the cards that are now available after the 90 days is up to go and purchase. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at this Mickey Mantle, the 1953 PSA 10. So the trading is active. You can take a look at some of the information here. If you're not familiar with any of the cards, they've got all the information that you would ever want to know about it. And then we are going to click on the buy and shares button there at the very bottom. And this is where we can get matched up with some of the other sellers. So I'm going to put in my number of shares I'd like. We'll put it up to 5. And here are the asking and the bid prices so far. So unfortunately, they are not matched up. The lowest ask is now basically double what the people had paid for it. There were $25 offered, and they are trying to get $50 for them, while the buyers only wanted up to $35. All right, so let's head back on over to the 86 Jordan Fleer, the PSA 10, the piece de resistance, and it started at $10. Now you can see there has been 0% change over time. This is the first day the platform has been open, so I don't think anybody has finalized a trade yet, or at least hasn't been registered. So again, we can go in and actually set our bid price along with the number of shares. But before we do that, we should probably find out what people are asking. So right now, you can see a range of $70 a share all the way up to $150. The highest bid, there actually could be some matches here. Now, I'm not really sure yet how this works, but there are some bids in high enough where those people should have landed some shares. So we'll check back in a few days just to see if that occurred, but this is very promising that some buying and selling is going to occur. So we can head out once again and put in our own bid. Now, I'm not going to really do this live, but we could just pretend. So we saw that the lowest ask right now is at $70. This is no way ever going to go through, but I put in 5 shares here, and we can put in a price of $50 each. Let's go ahead and type that in. And then you'll see there's actually a 1% fee on your transaction. That's how the platform makes money. So the total to buy here would be $252.50 for me to purchase those 5 shares that originally started at just $10 a piece. So people could basically make 5 times their money. And this is how you would use the top-up wallet to add those funds. So that's the Collectable app and trading platform that is just new as of today in a nutshell. Coming from somebody that is fairly anti-investment on sports cards, basically because you can only do so on the top echelon of a very small percentage of sports cards that are out there, like the Michael Jordans and the Mickey Mantles. If you don't have a few $100,000 to spend on these, they just really shouldn't be considered investments in my mind. But now that we can pick up pieces of these, I think this is a wonderful idea, and I can't wait to see how this turns out in the long run. Go ahead and download the app yourself. Go through the rigorous process of getting set up. As an investor, you will see that it is not the easiest thing to do once you're in there. Connect your bank account and go and have some fun. We will see you at the next video. Bowman 1951 out.